Yo, it's me, Doncho. Welcome back to the Hideout, you guys, and I'm so glad you guys can make it. And we are back talking about Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 149. Man, plan preparation part 2. This is crazy. Maki has killed Ogi. Mai is dead. Sacrifices, twins, fate, all of this craziness going on in Jujutsu Kaisen. Us getting more information about even Jujutsu lore and how cursed energy treats twins, well, identical twins. And now I'm wondering, how do they treat fraternal twins? I guess it's two entirely different entities. That would make sense, right? But all of these different things going on in Jujutsu Kaisen. So much greatness going on. Akutami's coming with the heat and the sadness. It's real, you guys. I mean, like, it's getting intense, and I'm really just loving everything that's happening. I'm loving how things are unfolding, and we're getting to, I think, maybe the destruction of the Zenin Clan coming here. And I don't know if Maki can do all of this alone, but I think she definitely want to come in and catch some of these bodies. But before we get deeper into that stuff, as I always say, if you like this channel or if you like this content, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the bell icon, you guys. I love it when you guys do that, and you guys come back and you guys react with me and you talk with me and we talk about these crazy things going on, and it's just amazing to see you guys do that. And don't forget to hit the comment section as well, because we got to talk about all the stuff going on in the chapter. We also got to talk about the other community members about stuff going on in the chapter. So I love to see you there. And if you want to support the channel, make sure you go on the coffee link below. You can always send any type of donations to us. We love the type of support. And don't forget to check out the Patreon, because we do have a Doncho Hideout special podcast coming. Make sure you check those things out if you have not seen it on the community tab. But like I always say, intro. So Jujutsu Kaisen chapter 149, this one, like I said, man, this one was in the fields. This Jujutsu Kaisen chapter starts off with Ogi carrying Maki and Mai to where I guess they train people for the Zenin Clan, and I think we actually did get information like this from Akutami, where they said that Toji was thrown into that pit and he had to fight all those source curses and survive that, basically. And I think this is the pit that Akutami was talking about. So we see Maki and Mai get thrown into that pit, and they basically get attacked by all these grade 2 curses. And they don't get attacked right at that moment, but they're going to be attacked. That's what's going on, right? And Ogi says, you know, children shouldn't be the ones to hinder their parents. He's going through that whole little stupid spiel as he throws them in there. And when they land, he says the reason they haven't attacked y'all yet is because they're scared of me. But as I walk away and they'll realize I'm gone, they'll be like, okay, cool, and start jumping y'all to attack y'all, which I think is really insane, really crazy. And the fact that they have curses like down there ready for training and stuff, I mean, it makes sense, but it's still like, dang, for real, that's what y'all doing? Okay. So in that moment, we see Mai holding Maki, and she's, you know, she's laying there, she's laying down, Maki's knocked out cold, just sitting there asleep, and Mai puts her hand over her chest and she feels her heartbeat. And she's like, okay, you know, as always, you're tough. And she thinks to herself, I always knew that this was going to happen. Like, I suspected this was going to come. And she leans down, puts her head on her, then gives her a kiss, and basically goes, this sucks, you know? Because Mai is basically saying, like, wow, like this whole, I mean, she knew this whole time that one of them were going to have to be given up, or that she was going to have to not truly go through the ambitious way she wants to be. She doesn't want to get stronger. She doesn't want to go through that path. But she knew her not going through that path hinders her sister. And it's really fucked up that they are two entirely different girls, you know, but they're identical twins. And their powers are dependent on each other. It's just so wild that that's the parallel that's happening with them, and that's their fate in that connection. And so since Mai has now stepped up, and she's now like, okay, I have to just call this like it is. You kind of get what I'm saying? She has that moment now of the two of them and on the beach. And Mai is saying to Maki, you know, you pretty much know how my ability works. And so when I make this last thing, I'm gonna die because Ogi has already done a lot of damage to me. He's already cut me up pretty bad. And then she gets up, she's like, starts walking away. She's like, good luck on your own. And seeing Maki kind of freak out really is hitting me. Like, seeing her go, yo, like, what do you mean? What are you doing? And like her having these moments of like her saying to like Mai, like, what are you doing? And then when Mai looks at her, she tries to like go back to calm talking, like, you know, what do you, like, come back over here. I get what you're saying. Like, she's trying to like go back to calm, but then after Mai gives her explanation and turns around to go back walking to the water, Maki's all like, what are you doing? Come back. Like, she starts yelling again. And it's just seeing her act like this, seeing her kind of feels out of character. So see her kind of be out of character in this moment and her be so emotional, it isn't out of character to where you're thinking, what the hell is this? It's more so, wow, now we get to see that side of her that we knew was there because she's human, but it didn't seem like the forefront of her personality. And now that's coming to the forefront because of what's going on with her sister, and her sister giving up her life right now. And just the symbolism of her basically committing suicide. You know, Mai committed suicide. That's what she did. She died for her sister. And it's kind of just effed up. You know, it's really effed up. And that's the point that Mai is making in everything that she's saying. That's why her face is so sad at first. Everything she's trying to symbolize and explain when she's talking to Maki right now is none of this is fair. You want to be strong, but I don't, so you won't get stronger. I have a curse technique, you don't, and there's no point of you doing anything. You have a little bit of curse energy because of me, and you know what I'm saying, I could take the rest of it, and now you have none, and you're now basically, you know, she's basically like Toji now, and you could become way more powerful. It's this give and take type of deal. And seeing Mai understand that, and her have to understand it and go forward with it, is I think makes me now appreciate her character on a level I never thought I would appreciate her character. I thought only way I would appreciate Mai's character is when she realized how much Maki was doing for her. It wasn't just Maki wants to just leave you. She's doing this for you. But I was wrong, you know? This whole time, Mai wants you with her because she kind of knows we're really got to be together anyway. It's either we stay together at the bottom or one of us has to go for one of us to get to the top. They're really supposed to be a duo who works together and tries to do things together, but their personalities are so different, that's not really going to work. And because they're treated like omens, and rightfully kind of so, because omens means that neither one of you can really be a true individual. That's the omen. Neither one of you can truly be your own being. So really the omen is placed on the ones who are the twins, not on the rest of the world. So for the rest of the world to take it as an omen, and for the rest of the Zenin Clan to feel like this is being done onto us instead of it being done onto them, baffles me. And that is why now they will be the ones to destroy you, because you were acting like the victim when they're the victims. They can't truly express freedom and individualism because of how they were born, and they're tied to jujutsu, which goes all the way back to my theory that jujutsu is nothing but a curse on humanity, which is why it's called curse energy. And yes, I know that's common sense, but when I say curse or humanity, I'm saying there's a higher entity who probably cursed humanity to be going through this. That's why there's a such thing as positive energy that exists. But that's a side note that we'll discuss another time whenever I feel like diving into that. But continuing with the chapter, Maki once again getting that symbolism of looking at her right hand as she runs and tries to reach out to Mai and grab her, and she just goes through her hands. And Mai goes, I'm going to take the curse energy with me. You throw everything else away, you know? Throw it all away. Destroy everything. Everything, big sister. And it completes me. Because I feel like now I love the Zenin Clan, and I feel like their relationship has been reconciled. But unfortunately, it's been reconciled in another character's death. And so to see Maki wake up crying, telling Mai to wake up, she's in despair right now. She's in genuine despair. And now, after her sister dies to save the both of them, really just her, she has to now go and kill her father. And she does so. And that is just phenomenal. Seeing her do that is phenomenal. Seeing her just not even do the swipe is just, next thing you know, she's just there. And Ogi's trying to call her useless. And I know I'm getting past myself because we see him get scared and he turns around and he runs back to where the curses are. And then he looks and he says, my body remembers his fears. I tried to forget, my body remembers. And he looks and you see Maki getting up, coming up, and then it's boom, her and Toji in the same exact pose. sword in that right hand, that same right hand that Toji snatched Playful Cloud out of her hand from. The same right hand Toji holds his sword on in his picture when he's fighting Gojo. Notice the sword that Toji had when he was fighting Gojo in hidden inventory looks very similar to the sword that Mai made. And I wonder why that is. I wonder if there's some type of truer symbolism behind that. But Ogi goes to some fire user technique mode, burning courage, and it's like, I'm going to burn you. And Maki just goes, I don't even see her do it. It's just, head go. I took the top off, like just gone, head gone. And I just love it. Fantastic. And then she says, Mai, let's begin. I need her to kill her mama next. Naoya, Junichi. If niggas got beef and Mo want to pull up, get them too. She can't handle them, Gumi pull up. Gumi can't pull up, Panda pull up. Somebody better pull up and back Maki up. She gonna, listen, if you not gonna get her all these bodies, I need somebody to pop up so the rest of these bodies can drop. Only Zenin I want alive are the Zenins that want to protect Megumi. And even they might die, because Mai said destroy everything. And look, Mai said it might have to go. We're going to have to, look, Mai called it. We leaving it up to Mai. She called it. So, there you go. I mean, that's really all I got in this chapter, you guys. Like, that, it just was a phenomenal chapter. I mean, just the drawing her and drawing Maki and Mai in the fetal position, holding the sword. It just was a lot of just amazing symbolism done throughout this entire chapter, and I just loved it. It was great. That's all I have to say. Raved about it. Amazing. Perfection. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comment section below. I want to hear it. I want to see what you guys think. Y'all think we're going to see Maki just go at this whole Zenin Clan thing? You think we're going to, like, maybe, like, see more Toji Maki comparison things done here? I would love to see more of that. I wish they could meet. You know, just so much. We'll see. I think there's a lot of crazy. I think we'll see. I'm just ready. I'm just so ready, you guys. So you guys tell me what you think in the comment section below. Like I always say, it's your boy Doncho. If you like this stuff, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss any Jujutsu Kaisen content. We have a lot of JJK stuff coming, so don't you miss it, you guys. We're going to be mostly focused on that so that we can really be a JJK channel and get all of that stuff pumping in the algorithm so you see us no matter where you click JJK here on YouTube. All right, you guys? And also don't forget to hit that Patreon for the Doncho's Domain podcast coming. And also don't forget to hit the coffee if you want to send us any type of monetary support. We really would love it, you guys. But it's your boy Doncho. Peace.